Namaste. Today we shall do remaining questions from 6.4 exercise. Find the least number which must be added to each of the following numbers so as to get a perfect square. Also find the square root of perfect square so obtained. First question, 525. This is not a perfect square. So first you have to do with division method, that is pair it. Here 5 lies between 4 and 9, and in that the smaller number is 4. 4 means 2 into 2. 2 2s are 4. Subtract, you will get 1. Carry down this 25. Now double this number. 2 into 2, 4. Put a dash here and here. Now check. 41 into 1, 41. It is very smaller number than 125. 42 into 2, 84. Let us try 43 into 3. 3 3s are 9, 4 3s are 12. This is greater than this. So you can't choose it. We will take 42 into 2, that is 84. Now subtract. 125 minus 84 is 41. Now next step. Here we have 22. Double it. 22 into 2 is 44. Write 44 here. Put a dash here. If you write here 1, you have to write here also 1. 441 into 1 is 441. It is very bigger number than this. So you can't proceed it. Stop here. So in this question, what we have to do, what is the number here? 22. And 22 square will be a smaller number than this 525. And this 525 lies between 22 square and here will be 23 square. So this is not a perfect square, but from this we got 22 square is not 525. It is smaller number than 525. Then we can say 525 is not a perfect square which lying between 22 square and 23 square. If the question was like this, what number should be subtracted to get a perfect square? Then you will subtract this from this number and say this is the square root of the new number. Now it is asked what number should be added to it. That is, we need a bigger number than this. A square number which is bigger than 525. If you subtract this, you will get smaller number than 525. But we need here bigger number. Then only we can say what number should be added to it. So we will consider this square. That is 23 square is equal to 529. Find out 23 into 23. Then you will get 529. So what number should be added to 525 to make it a perfect square? This is a perfect square number. That is 23 square is 529. What number should be added? Then you have to subtract it. That is square number minus the question number. You will get the answer 4. That means 4 should be added to this. Then it becomes a perfect square number, which is 23 square. So what is the square root of 529? 23. We can verify it with division method. Here pair it. 5 lies between 4 and 9. That is 2 2s are 4. Balance is 1. Carry down this 29. Here double this 2, that is 4. 4 dash dash. This is a perfect square, we know. And here ending with digit 9 means either it will be 3 or 7. Here we will first consider 3. 43 into 3. 43 into this 3 is 129. So we got square root of 529 equal to 23. Next question 1750. What number should be added to this to make it a perfect square? So first we will find it by division method. Pair it. Here 17 lies between 16 and 25. That is 16. Consider 16. It is the smallest number. So 4 4s are 16. Balance is 1. Carry down this 50. Now double this 4. 4 2s are 8. Dash and dash here. Now 81 into 1 is 81. 82 into 2. 2 2s are 4. 8 2s are 16. It is bigger than this. So we will consider 81 into 1. 81. 150 minus 81 is 69. Here 41 into 2, 82. Put a dash here. Here also one dash. If you put 821 into 1 here, it will be bigger number than 69, so you can't proceed. Stop here. So from this we can say 1750 is a non-perfect square number and it lies between 41 square and 42 square. If you want the answer 41 square, then from this question you have to subtract 69. But here the question is what number should be added. So you have to consider this one. Now find what is 42 square. That is, there is an easy method to find square root. For 2-digit number, to find square root is so easy. First square this number. 2 2s are 4. Actually the proper multiplication is like this, 42 into 42. But here I am using an easy trick. 2 2s are 4. Next 2 into 2 into 4. That is 2 2s are 4. 4 4s are 16. Balance 1. Next is 4 square. First we find 2 square and write 4 here. Then multiply all the digits here. 2 into 2 into 4. That is 16. Balance is 1. Now 4 square. 4 square is 16. Plus 1 is 17. 1764. You can find the answer by doing like this multiplication. This is an easy trick. 1764 is a perfect square. So what is the difference between this question and perfect square? 1764 subtraction 1750 and you will get the answer 14. So what number should be added to 1750 to become a perfect square? 14 should be added. And what will be the square root of 1764? 42. If you want to check or verify, you can do division method and find out whether the square root is 42 or not. Next, 252. Again, pair it. Here 2 lies between 1 and 4. Smaller number is 1. That is 1 1s are 1. Balance is 1. Carry down 52. Now double it. That is 2. Dash and dash here. 25 into 5. 5 5s are 25. Balance 2. 5 2s are 10 plus 2. 125. 26 into 6. 36. Balance 3. 6 2s are 12 plus 3. 15. It is bigger number than this. So we will consider this one. 25 into 5. 125. 152 minus 125 is 27. And also from this you can see 252 lies between 15 square and it will be lesser than 16 square. So find 16 square. Then we will get the answer what number should be added to this. So find 16 square. Use the easy trick. That is 6 6s are. First find square of first digit. That is 6 square. 36. Balance is 3. Now multiply all the digit. 6 2s are 12. 12 1s are 12. 12 plus 3. 15. Balance 1. Now square this number. 1 square 1. 1 plus 1 is 2. 256 is the answer. You can find it like this. 16 into 16. Okay. 256. So this is perfect square. This is the question number. So what should be added to question to get a perfect square? 256 minus 252. The answer will be 4. 4 should be added to 252 to get a perfect square. Now you can find square root of 256 by division method and verify whether it is 16 or not. Next, 1825. Pair it. 18 lies between 16 and 25 and the smaller is 16. So 4 4s are 16. Balance is 2. Carry down this 25. 225. Now double this. 4 becomes 8. Dash and dash. 83 into 3. 83 into 3 is 249. It is bigger than 225. So we will consider 82 into 2. 82 into 2 is 162. Now difference is 63. Double this. This becomes 84. Dash and dash. If you put 1 here, 841 into 1 is 841. Bigger than this number. So stop here. Till this only you can do. Now from this you will get 1825. The question number lies between 42 square and 43 squares. It will be smaller than 43 square. So the very next perfect square number than 1825 is 43 square. You have to find out 43 square. We will use the easy trick or you can do 43 into 43. I am using the easy trick. 3 3s are 9. Now 3 2s are 6, 6 4s are 24. Balance 2. Now 4 4s are 16 plus 2. 18. 1849 is the answer. So their difference you have to find out. 1849 is perfect square minus the given question 1825. The difference will be 24. What number should be added to this to make a perfect square? 24. You have to add 24 with this number. Then it becomes a perfect square. Now you can check whether this is a perfect square, and after doing division method whether you get 43 here as the square root. You can check it. Next, 6412. Pair it. Now 64, it is 8 square. So 8 8s are 64. Balance is 0. Carry down this 1 2. Double this 8. 8 into 2, 16. Dash and dash here. If you put 1 here, you can't proceed because this is greater than this number. But you can't stop here. In the previous questions, you stopped here when you get a remainder because already we did till the end. And then only you get the remainder. But here you have to fill this. So what will you do? 160 into 0 will be 0. And the balance will be 12. Now you can stop. Don't stop from here. Okay. If you stop here, here the answer will goes wrong. Here you need 80, not 8. You have to put a 0 here. Okay. Now coming to this, 6412 lies between 80 square and will be lying between 81 square. Now what is 81 square? 1 square is 1. 2 into 1, 2. 2 8s are 16. Balance 1. Now 8 square is 64. Plus 1, 65. 6561. So this is a perfect square and the question is 6412. What is the difference between that? That number should be added to this question number to get a perfect square like this. So 6561 subtract 6412. The answer is 149. So if you add 149 to this number, you will get a perfect square. Next is a statement problem. Find the length of the side of a square whose area is 441 meters square. Area of a square is given. It is 441 meters square. And we know side into side is area. If this side is x, for a square, all the sides will be x. Side into side means x into x is 441. And x into x means x square equal to area is 441. Now to find the side, that is find the value of x means you have to find square root of 441 and you will get the side. So how will you find square root of 441? You can use division method. 441, first pair it. Now 4, it is 2 2s are 4, balance is 0, carry down this 41. Now double this 2, 2 becomes 4. 4 dash into dash. Here ending digit is 1. So either it will be 1 or it will be 9. First we will try with 1. 41 into 1, 41. Balance is 0. So what is the square root? The square root lies here. That is square root of 441 is 21. That means side equal to 21. Here it was meter square. So we can say it is meter. In area we can say meter square. Side becomes meter, 21 meter. Next question. In a right triangle ABC, angle B equal to 90. In right triangle ABC, here it is 90 degree. If AB equal to 6 centimeter, AB is 6 and BC equal to 8 centimeter, find AC, that is hypotenuse. This is altitude and this is base. This will be hypotenuse. We know hypotenuse square equal to AB square plus BC square. So first we will write AC square equal to, that is hypotenuse square equal to altitude square plus base square, that is BC square, and AC square equal to AB is 6. So 6 square plus BC is 8, 8 square. AC square equal to 6 square is 36 plus 8 square is 64. That is AC square equal to 36 plus 64, 100. Now a number's square is 100. How will you find the value AC? AC will be, cancelling square means you have to find the square root. Then you will get the value of AC. If square number is given, to find the square root, you have to find the square root of 100. Then 100 from here we will get directly, that is 100 is 10 square. Square root of 100 will be 10. But I will show you with long division method. That is, pair it. 1 ones are 1, balance is 0. Carry down the 0. Don't stop here. Double this. 1 become 2. Now dash into dash. Remember, if you carry down these numbers and you have to show that you can't proceed this, you will put a 0 here. 20 into 0, 0. So square root of 100 equal to 10. That is AC equal to 10 centimeter. Now next question, it is given again ABC is a right triangle and right angle at B. AC is given, that is 13. Hypotenuse is 13 and BC, base is 5. You have to find the altitude square. So from this Pythagoras theorem, this is Pythagoras theorem, and from this you can rearrange it and write here. How will you rewrite it? AC square is given and BC square is given. You have to find AB square. AB square equal to, here keep AB here, take BC to AC square side. So it becomes AC square, taking BC to the side, minus BC square. That is altitude square equal to hypotenuse square minus base square. Now substitute values. AB square equal to AC square, that is 13 square, minus BC square is 5 square. 13 square is 169 minus 25. AB square equal to 169 minus 25 is 144. AB square is 144, then AB will be square root of 144. To cancel this square, take square root here. So 144 by division method, pair it. 1 ones are 1, balance 0, carry down this 44. Double this 1, it becomes 2, dash into dash. Here ending with digit 4 means either it will be 2 or 8. First we will try with 2. 22 into 2, 44, 0. So what is the square root of 144? AB equal to 12. That is 12 centimeter. Next question. A gardener has 1000 plants. He wants to plant these in such a way that number of rows and number of columns remain the same. Find the minimum number of plants he needs more for this. That is, what number should be added to it. It is given number of rows equal to number of columns. Let number of rows be x. Then number of columns will also be x. It is given total plants equal to 1000. So how will you get total plants? Number of rows into number of column. That is, if this much rows and this much columns are here, then you will say number of rows into number of columns will be equal to total number of plants. So here number of rows means x. Total plants is equal to number of rows into number of columns. So here it becomes x into x. Both are equal. So x into x is equal to 1000. X into x is x square equal to 1000. Then x is equal to, cancelling this square means take the square root of here. Square root of 1000. So maybe this is not a perfect square. So to make it a perfect square, what number should be added to it? That is, find the minimum number of plants he needs more. So you have to find out what number should be added to the given question number. So first find out with division method, pair it. 3 3s are 9, balance is 1, carry down the 0. This 1000 lies between 31 square and will be lying between 32 square. So you have to find what is 32 square. 32 square with easy trick you can say 2 square is 4, 2 2s are 4, 4 3s are 12, balance is 1, 3 square is 9, plus 1 10. 1024 is a perfect square. The very next perfect square after 1000. So what is their difference? That is 1024 minus 1000 equal to 24. How many plants he need more to make it a perfect square? 24 plants he needs. Then only he can plant number of rows and number of columns equal. So if this is not a perfect square, some number will be left here. Both column and row will not have same value, same number. Some plants will be left. So to make it a perfect figure, then you have to find which is the next square number after 1000. Then that was 1024. So you can say if you add 24 more plants, you can plant it perfectly. That is, number of rows will be equal to number of columns. If you are asked to find number of students standing in an assembly and make number of rows and columns equal, and if some students are left because number of rows are not equal to number of columns, then you have to find the square root and then check which is the next square number than the number of students, so that you can add more students to make a perfect figure. That is, number of rows and number of columns are equal. In such type questions also you have to do the same method. There are 500 children in a school. For a PT drill, they have to stand in such a manner that number of rows is equal to number of columns. How many children would be left out in this arrangement? In the previous question, it was asked how many plants we need more. So you will find out what is the number added. Here it is asked, find out the number to subtract from the given question so that to make a perfect square. If this is the question number and this is a perfect square, this is also perfect square. If you are finding the smaller number, you have to subtract from this question. If you are finding the bigger number, then you have to add it to make a perfect square. In the previous question, we did this thing. That is, you have to add and make a perfect square bigger than this number. Now, in this case, it is asked you have to subtract and make a smaller perfect square than the question number. So, number of columns and number of rows be x and x, and rows into column total number of students, that is 500. X square is 500. Then x is equal to square root of 500. You can find out like this. Square root of 500. Pair it. 2 2s are 4. Balance is 1. Carry down this 0. Now double this 2. It becomes 4. Dash and dash here. Here we can put 42 into 2. 2 2s are 4. 4 2s are 8. 84. 43 into 3 will be bigger than 100. 100 minus 84 is 16. Now you can't proceed this. This is the students left from this arrangement. So what number should be subtracted? 500 minus 16. 484. This will be a perfect square. So 16 students need to be left out in the arrangement. Then you will get a proper number of columns and number of rows. Both will be equal. That is 22 rows and 22 columns. So you will get total 484 students. If it is 500, it is not a perfect square. So this much students have to left out from this arrangement.